Hind everyone, we have been on a long holiday, you and me both. Now, after the holiday, Shriram Public School is resuming its classes, and we started our classes with the revision test. Today, we will discuss the answer of the revision test. So, let us see. Your first question was there was a woman named Savita Khanna, a resident of 50C, Pushpa Vihar, New Delhi. Now, you being Savita Khanna has to write a letter to India Today magazine about ban of polybag. It will be a sort of letter article. Now, the very first thing that you have to write in formal letter is what? Do you remember? The sender's address. Now, who is sending? Savita Khanna. So, we have written Savita Khanna, 50C, Pushpa Vihar Colony, New Delhi. After that, we leave one line and we write the date. And the date would be anything you feel like, the present day's date, 30 June, or whichever date you gave the paper. The paper was on 29th June. So, you could have written 29 June 2020. Maximum of you were going correct, but after the sender's address there's the date, and in between both of it you have to leave one line. I don't know why you people forget this. After date again you have to leave one line and you have to write the receiver's address, and the receiver is the editor, India Today, Delhi. Again you have to leave one line and you have to write the subject. The subject is views on the article ban of poly bags. Now, after leaving one line again, you have to write the salutation. The salutation could be respected sir, dear sir, or madam, whatever you feel like writing. Thereafter, you start your letter. Now, your letter. This is with regard to a recent article titled Ban Polybag published in your magazine last week. This letter is written in relation to the article which was published in their magazine. After that, now you start publishing. After giving reference, you start publishing your opinion. I would like to present a few views in regard to the recent incessant ban on polythene bag. Incessant means unstoppable over the city. While it's no doubt a welcome move to help the environment, कहते हैं कि कोई doubt नहीं है कि ये अच्छा है environment के लिए. It is leaving consumers bewildered about what alternatives to use. So it's very confusing for the consumers what they have to use, what alternative, what option they have to choose. Supermarkets are selling cloth bags at 30 rupees. Yes, you know, supermarkets 5 rupees, 10 rupees, even in Basti they are selling, and depends on the size they are selling the poly bags, the cloth bags. Those bags are hardly sturdy and they are very weak, they break off. Consumers have to carry at least 3-4 while doing their monthly shopping, so extra charge. Secondly, jute bags that are no hardly purchased now being sold at double price. पहले jute bag कोई खरीदता ही नहीं था, and now double price they are selling even at wholesale bag shops. Most of the restaurants' delivery parcels are delivered in a bag. They look like they are made for clothes, but they are actually made up of non-recyclable material in them. So, where the plastic is being banned, there's one more material which is non-recyclable and it is getting launched. So, that's what the point is throwing, the writer is throwing. Or you could include your points. Why the ban of plastic is not getting successful? Why is the plastic not getting banned? Now, next, banning plastic but not monitoring the price of cloth bags are a drawback. So, after introducing what are the points, why are you writing article on this? Now a solution you have to give last. Now we ban plastic, but we have to keep a check on the alternatives, whether the alternatives are available, if they are available on a proper price or not. All these things you have to keep a check on. Now after this, middle class consumers also, you should see whatever they are using, they should be able to afford that. Now, conclusion. Through your magazine, I just want to make the authorities aware that half-baked changes आधा पक्का आधा कच्चा changes only cause further disruption. It would be great if consumers are now she's saying thank you means I want to say that authorities should make a fixed price and a fixed place of providing so that the businessmen stop looting people. Now, Thanksgiving. Thank you for providing this opportunity to express my thoughts on this matter. I'm optimistic that optimistic means highly expecting positive that my plea reaches the intended authorities and steps are taken to make Polyban a successful exercise. Yours sincerely, Savita Khanna. Now, the second question was very easy. You had to do some editing. Now, you had to write incorrect in this column and correct in this column. Now, while we see this editing, these paragraphs are interconnected. These lines, whatever are written, it will make a single paragraph. So you can conclude the meaning of it very easily. Now, it starts like an inter-school match is being organized among our school and our city Montessori school. Now, see, now when you read this sentence completely, you get to know that it's not been, it's being, which was already mentioned. Now, next one. If you have to organize between a school and the other school, why do we use among? We will use between. So the wrong one is among and the correct one is between. Between our school and City Montessori school, the match will be playing. Match? Why the match will be itself be playing? क्या match will be playing? Match खुद खेलेगा? No. The match will be played. So the wrong one is playing and the correct one is played. On 18th March, on our school grounds. R-A-R-E-R or O-U-R-R? Yes, you're right. O-U-R-R. Since 5 p.m. onwards. No, it will be from 5 p.m. onwards. It is giving timing. So this is your editing and it was quite easy. Now the first question. What message does the poem Road Not Taken by Robert Frost gives? The main theme of Road Not Taken is what? That life is full of choices which will define our destiny. Whatever we choose, whatever path we take, that will decide where we will go in future. The speaker spends a while deliberating when he comes to a fork. Now, speaker deliberates very comfortably. He says that now I'm standing on a situation, on a path where I have two options. Many a times, as I explained in the poem also, many a times you come across the situations where you have two paths, you have two choices and you're confused which one to take, and whichever situation or choice you take into consideration, that will decide your future. So here the speaker spends a while deliberating when he comes to a fork in the road, when he comes to a deviation in the road, which symbolizes the choices he must make in life. Now this symbolizes these two roads, the diverging road symbolizes the two choices, and if he chooses any one of them, that will decide the further of his life. Now next question was, what's the name of the two main characters of the story which story the fun they had? The name of the two main characters are Margie and Tommy. What were their ages? Their ages are 11 years and 13 years respectively. Who found the real book? Tommy found the real book. What does the poet ask the wind not to do? Does the wind obeys the poet? The poet is asking many things not to do. Don't scatter the paper, don't crumble life, don't break window, don't come fastly, come slowly. But the wind doesn't obey anything. Now this poem was what about? It was about the disaster, the negative things that occur in our life. It has to come. We don't have choices. We can't avoid it. We can't stop it. We can't question it. We have to face it. And now when you have to face it, you have to make yourself strong instead of hoping that the person or the thing or the situation in front of you will be changing. Now, the lost child. It was a very interesting chapter. There was a child who was fascinated by all the things around, but there's a tip. a question, a twisting one. He was fascinated by sweet meat shop and balloon and snake charmer, all the things which is discussed in the story more elaborately. That is in the fair. But before entering the fair, what are the things that he was fascinated to? So while he stepped out from his home, he was fascinated to many things: the toys, the mustard field, the dust, queen doves, the insects who were marching out of their burrows and taking the sunlight, the people who were dressed and they were enjoying. So all these things, they were happy, and the boy was happy and enjoying and was seeing and was interested. So this was all about your revision test. We had a short test, it was just a kind of class test, and next class onwards, like, we will be having classes now, so we'll be studying many more interesting chapters to go. You can once more go through. See, this is your letter. You can pause and you can write if you want. This was your editing. These are your question answers. Question plus answer, both are written. So that's all about this revision test. I hope you understood the answers. I hope you might have written the correct answers. I hope who all have attempted the test might score well. That's all for this video, for this class, for this session. Have a good day. We'll be meeting soon with a new chapter. Thank you.